understand about myself more recently these days as I go through this life as a transformation and a new creation is that you can't live up to their expectation. You can't. So is it any wonder when you can't live up to God's expectation? And doubting Peter, Jesus said, "O thou of little faith, wherefore did thou doubt?" Because he couldn't believe. Peter couldn't believe that he was actually walking on the water in the midst of a storm that Jesus could calm. And so none of us have perfect faith. I mean, there might be moments of grace and perfect faith in trying to follow the perfect way, as it says. The reality is that no one is better than another. We're all on the same boat, and we're all gonna die. We're all gonna leave this mortal coil and be judged, go back to where we started, when we were created. And regardless of what you believe, because I adamantly know for a fact that it's a reality, and faith is just a matter of surrender to God's will, I guess, or to a higher power, to a higher calling, which goes beyond what you can see or taste or smell or touch or hear. And you have to realize that you're just not perfect. You're just not a perfect being. If you were, you'd live forever in this world like some people do want to do, and you wouldn't suffer lack, which is why Jesus reminds us to pray for what we want, or not just what we want, but what we need. That's what he really wants to give us, because it's out of a pure heart that he gives us our desires when we ask. It's not out of the vanity of our youth. Like when I was a child, I used to pray for all the wrong things, for riches and wealth and popularity, but Jesus never had this in mind for my success throughout this world, in this mortal existence. So you just have to forgive and understand that a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand faith. They don't understand grace, the grace of God, and once it makes itself known, they might get an idea of what it is, but they don't. True faith is grasping hold of that and knowing for a fact that it is what it really is and seems to be, and trusting in it. And that's exactly what Jesus is. He's the same yesterday and today and forever, because he never did die. I mean, he's unkillable, he's unstoppable. So that's what they'll do in the last days, is try to make one last stand against Yeshua, and it won't matter, because he didn't come to destroy but to save. He didn't come to condemn but to forgive, to save us from ourselves. So that's what faith is knowing that faith is believing and hoping for the things that we don't see, trusting in